Let's talk about running a business within a business for a minute. That's the theme for today, I think. Um, does your restaurant advertise? I bet they do. And they spend money on advertising to get guests in for you to serve. And you make money on those guests that they bring in. And they don't charge you anything to do that advertising. It's their cost of doing business. So, last I spoke about would you pay to get a table? I would. Every time you go up front, here's X number of dollars. I don't know what the figure is for you, but I would pay to get a table. So, in talking about that, let's shut the cat up real quick here. There we go. Um, I have pens that advertise my art business. It's not the serving business, but it's an art business. I do painting. And I figure it like this. I give them out everywhere I go. I mean, here, check it out, right? Um, but why couldn't you do the same thing for serving? So maybe run a social media that you could advertise on the pen. I give people my name. I mean, my phone number, of course, the name, right? Duh. Um, I give them my phone number. I've been giving this phone number out for so long. And I used to sell cars. I gave this number out. Do you know how many bogus calls I get? Zero. Like, I'm not going to say it's never going to happen to you, but I certainly don't worry about it. Um, like, wow, I've been giving this number. Now I think about it for a long time. I bet 30 years I've been giving this out. I bet I've handed out through doing magic. I gave out business cards everywhere. I bet I've handed out 5,000 cards with my number on them, and I get zero bogus calls. So I don't worry about it. Your usage may vary. But so let's look at that for just a second. If you were to give, and don't forget that the cost of the pen, part of it is taken up in the fact that you have to have pens anyway. And people steal them, right? That's how I first thought of the idea is, man, I'm having people steal my pens. I don't like it. Oh, let's give them something that benefits me when they steal it. So on Amazon, the pens I bought 500 for $170. That's 34 cents a pen. Where are you going to get pens for 34 cents? And they have my social media, my phone number, my name, basically what I do. So let them take them and hand them out every place you go. Give them out. I give the art ones to servers to use. Hmm. Free pens? Here you go. You got some, and they love them. Also, business cards. Business cards are cheap, man. And the amount of people you have to have bringing them back in, coming in from a business card, like business cards are a win, 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 win. I should do a whole video just on business cards. Let's talk about the pen. I forgot about something. If you were to pay $250, $140 for 250 pens is 56 cents a piece. You need to have 4% of those pens come back to you, I should say, and the pens are free at that point. Everything over that is a profit for you. And those people that come in are more likely to become regulars, right? Anyways, let's talk about the business cards. The business cards, simple cards, like the simplest you can get, 500 for $25, a nickel a piece. I didn't cost that all out to how many people have to come in, but not many, right? I think it's 2%. But yeah, and it's it's win, 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 win in these situations, in my opinion, or how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I see it like this: the business card. Years and years ago, I got with my manager and I said, okay, here's the situation. I want to do business cards. I'm used to using business cards in business, and I consider this a business. So, is it legal for me to use the restaurant name on a business card? And she said, no, it's not. But how about I do this for you, Michael? How about I buy you business cards? Then I can put the name on the business card, no problem. So I have business cards that have my restaurant name on them. I don't even pay for them. The restaurant pays for them. I always offer to, but they're like, yeah, it's a cost of doing business. We'll take care of you. And they do. So I give people, it was pleasure serving you this evening, the ending wrap up, right? Um, if you enjoyed my service, this is me. The cell number is mine. Text anytime you want. I have your reservations. I can do to go orders. It says event specialist or something like that. I don't know what my business card says, but it says something about events or something. Um, that's not really what I do anymore. I did it one time. I did that in addition. So things have changed, but I can handle all your catering needs, not a problem. If I can't, I know how to go about doing it. So yeah, here you go. Don't hesitate to ask for me when you come in if you enjoyed my service. So that turns into them asking for me next time. And in addition to that, I haven't tracked it and I don't even know how to track it. I don't think it's possible. But I believe that turns into higher gratuities. When you have a business card, for some reason, it's like you're better, you're more professional, you're something, I don't know. But maybe it's the fact that I offer to serve them next time they come in. I've had people like, really? I can ask for you? They don't even know. Like, educate your people, man. You should have been educating them the whole meal, right? You could do this, you could do this, you could do whatever they want. I tell people I have a scratch kitchen, whatever you want. If you dream it, I'll figure out a way to make it work for you, which is the truth. Where I work, the answer is yes. What is your question? That's how we operate. The answer is yes. What is your question? If there is any way possible for me to do it, I'm going to make it happen. Give them the pickle. Look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. But okay, this is tremendously long. And yeah, so what is it worth to you to get a table? Is it worth a little of your time? Like I get if you're out and about or you're going places to do this, it costs you time and that time is money. But how much time is it worth to get a table? How much money is it worth to get a table? And even if, let's say, for example, you calculate that a guest is worth $5 to you. That's how I look at it. And an average table is 3 people, $15 a table. So what if I paid $20 to get a table? So it cost me $5 to serve them. Then it's up to me to make them my regulars at that point, right? Why aren't you looking at every table like that? Because somebody paid money to get those people in, or the cost of acquisition is there. There's an amount of money that your house paid, in essence, to get those people in. Maybe not those people, but overall, to get people in the door, they advertise. So the way they look at it is every single person that comes in costs me X to get them in here. They run incentives, they spend money to get people. So what's it worth to you? And because they're doing that and they spent money on your behalf, wouldn't it behoove you to make those people your regular guests and get them in every single time to see you? That's how I see it. Peace. Have a great day.